Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, my name is Muhammad Imza. I will discuss about the effect of using movies in improving vocabulary. Having a good vocabulary is one of the most important things for a language speakers to be able to communicate. Without enough vocabulary, it would be difficult for anyone to use the four language skill: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. According to McCarthy, no matter how well the students learn a grammar, no matter how successfully they imitated the sounds of language without words to express wider range of meanings, there just can't be a meaningful communication. One of the main challenges in teaching English is finding the right method and materials that are engaging, interesting, and up to date while at the same time help the student learns. This is even more true with vocabulary learning. One of the main methods used by the teachers in Indonesia to teach vocabulary is just simply giving a list of words for students to memorize the vocabularies. This is not only boring but also ineffective in helping the students to retain the vocabulary because it doesn't provide context on how the vocabulary can be used. Movies have the potential to be used to provide an interesting and engaging the vocabulary learning experience. According to Campos, movies can keep student interest in the theories and concepts under discussions. Movie scenes can offer visual depictions of abstract theories and concepts. It is concluded that the use of movies in EFL, the classroom offers background information that activities prior knowledge, which is important to stimulate activities in classroom. The methodology. This study aims to understand the effect of using movies in English as a foreign language learning, especially in vocabulary, among students from various age groups. This includes whether or not it improves their ability to acquire new vocabulary and their motivation to learn. By analyzing the effects on students from different age group and proficiency level, it is also hoped that the research would be like on how the effect differs among them. In short, this research attempt to answer the following questions. Number 1, what is the effect of using movies in improving vocabulary among EFL learners from across age group? Number 2, how does the use of movie affect the students' motivations? From these questions, the presenters turn on the movies with the title Forrest Gump. It is a 1994 American comedy drama film directed by Robert Zemeckis, based on 1986 novel by Winston Groom. This movie is chosen because it contains some vocabularies that are simple and used very commonly. It also has some iconic lines that are very memorable, which is hoped to stick to the students' memory. The movie is then displayed using LCD projector to be watched together by the students. The movie is played with Indonesian subtitle in hope that the students can understand the meaning of the words being pronounced by the actor. To test vocabulary mastery level of the students before the movie starts, they were given a list of vocabularies. They are instructed to write down the meaning of words that they know while leaving the ones they don't know empty. Then they are told to pay attention to the vocabulary used in movie and try to memorize their meaning with the help of subtitle. After the movie is finished, the students are asked to have discussions with the teachers about the new vocabulary and phrases they are acquired from the movie. This is in order to direct the students so that they associate the words with the correct meaning and know pronunciation and spelling of the word. After that, they are given another test to measure their vocabulary mastery. Furthermore, the students are then asked a few questions regarding their experiences during the implementation of this method. The questions are as follows. Number 1. Do you enjoy watching the movie? Number 2. Does watching movie motivates you to learn English? Number 3. Does this process improve your vocabulary? Number 4. Does the subtitle help to understand the movie? Number 5. Without the subtitle, would you be able to acquire the new vocabulary? And the result is the number of vocabularies in the list known by the student during the test performed before and after watching movie. As we can see, the number consistently increased across all the students. All participants find the watching movies can increase their vocabularies. The reasoning is that watching the movie takes nearly 2 hours and the number of new vocabularies they acquire is not so many. But all of them agrees that this experience is enjoyable. Not all participants find that watching movie motivates them to learn English. One person stated that he thinks that it would be nice if he can understand what the characters are saying, but it doesn't necessarily makes him want to learn English more. With the subtitle, he thinks that he can enjoy the movie and understand the story well enough. We find no relations between the difference in age group and the increase of vocabulary or motivations. The relations is more apparent with students' preference and personal opinion about the movie. Well, for the recommendations, this article is preliminary level research on the subject. Further research with larger data sets and better designed method would be conducted in order to reach a conclusive result. However, the recommendations acquired during this research shows encouraging result towards the use of movie as media of teaching. I think that's all about that I have discussed. Thank you very much.